An intermission, trying to get awake again in between shows for now. I know that you're accustomed to a Laser Floyd or the Who's Tommy-esque light show from our program, but it's going to be a little more low-tech tonight. But thank you for being patient. Thank you for bringing your children all term. This has been a challenging show. There were a lot of understudy tracks. There was trouble with the space last week, and we had to have a final tech dry elsewhere, and through it all, they were just remarkable troopers. We absolutely could not be more proud of them, and we thank you very much for raising such fine kids and for letting us work with them. What else is going on?
If your children enjoyed this term, we certainly hope that they have. We hope that they will come back this summer and enjoy a revisal of Alice in Wonderland, a show that we wrote a couple of years ago that we're going to do again with the company in this space this summer, starting on June 17th and running until July 27th. Also for our younger ones, Broadway bound, 4th through 7th grade, we'll be doing Alice in Wonderland, the Disney version, at the same time. And then in fall, we'll be moving from this space to a new space, beautiful new space, just across the street from Fountain Square in beautiful downtown Evanston, where we will premiere our 12th world premiere musical with this group. And it will be about time travel in the fall. So we hope you'll join us for that as well.
If you've been to the show already, you might have noticed something about this particular group, and that it's about half boys. And I don't know that we've had that high a percentage of males in several years.
Go boys!
So, that's great. You know, artistically, it raises the experience for everybody. I think it raises the experience for the boys we've always had. They have more compatriots. Let's keep that trend going. Your word of mouth is our very best friend as far as keeping this program going. So please, if your child's had a good time, tell your friends, tell everybody on the cul-de-sac, bring them in. Creativity is really the bottom line with this group. We don't need everyone to be shining musical theater stars to come in. We can get them there, but anybody who's got a creative bent to them, anybody who enjoys sci-fi and fantasy and that type of genre fiction, whether they're visual artists, poets, they just enjoy that kind of fiction, bring them to us. We pride ourselves in helping kids build confidence, stage presence. If they're looking to pursue a career in musical theater, we can address them on that level. But if they're creative kids who want play in the true sense on weekends, please come in.
Awesome, yeah. We've been very, very lucky to be working with some excellent staff all these years, and one of them in particular deserves some recognition today because it's her last day with us. And that would be Cheryl Schwartz. She's up in the... Cheryl's been here for 12 years. She's been working with this program since it started before we were the heads of this program, and she has proven to be an awesome mentor for all the kids that have come through here in the last decade, more than a decade, so we cannot thank her enough for all of her efforts, not only as an awesome choreographer, but just as an excellent teacher and person and mentor to these kids. So thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you.
They do a great job with the show. I guarantee lights will not inhibit the enjoyment of this fine work from these very talented performers. So enjoy the Apocalympians. Enjoy.
The road to ruination, the point of no return, the tragedy
still won't. Do you know how long I've been tracking that tri-deer? I could have eaten for a week on the brains alone.
Oh, sorry almost killing me, Kasu. Your precious, tasty deer brains. Here, look. I'll stand really still. You can't miss me. You can eat my brains instead.
I don't want to eat your brains.
No, go on. Eat my brains.
No, I don't want to eat your brains.
My brains aren't good enough for you to eat. I have very delicious brains. Better than any brains you've ever had. Now you knock that arrow and you eat my brains.
Stop it, kid.
That's it. I'm no good at anything. I can't even get killed meat right.
Hey, kid. It's okay. I'm just not into zombie cuisine, all right? I'm sure your brains are really tasty. Really juicy.
And tender?
Yeah, juicy and tender and full of smarts.
Do you mean it?
No, but could you please pull it together? That's better. Now, stranger, what are you so upset about? What are you doing in these woods?
Lowry elsewhere.
How did you touch and say, you're not from around here, elsewhere?
No, the elsewhere are from a different place.
Somewhere else?
Far from here.
Makes sense. Are you poor like me?
No. Or at least I didn't used to be. I don't know what I am now.
Your hand. You're hurt.
Yeah, I saw a log over there and climbed up. I'd never seen one before, but I fell off. They told me it would be easy. They were right.
Here, let me put something on it. Infections are the most dangerous things in these woods. Well, infections and arrows.
You can afford medicine?
Of course not. That's my Nana's Neosporin recipe. I made it myself.
You're crafty.
I have to be. I was born here in the land of crawl, among the great unwashed. In harsh ways where steps to raise our hopes are quickly washed. So with my bow I bravely go to gain my daily bread. With constant dread, instead of fed, I'll end up dead instead.
Sounds awful.
Awful would be if they step up from where I am. It's just me and my little sister these days. She's a wonderful girl, so pretty, but not true.
Cat, why are we orphans?
Some people are orphans, Rosebud. Some people have loved ones. Some people lose them.
And some people are squirrels.
No, squirrels are squirrels. People are people.
But some squirrels are orphans, right?
I suppose so, but we can't worry about the squirrels.
You worry a lot.
We have a lot of things to worry about. Food, shelter, avoiding Mother Superior's troops.
That's scary.
Life can be scary, Rose, but it can be wonderful too. Full of sunrises and breezes and the songs our mother tells us. And most of all, we're together, and it's going to stay that way. Isn't that right?
Those poor orphan squirrels.
She's not a survivor.
I understand. Neither am I. My father was a sharer, his dad before him too. And I was born to share as well, it's what we elsewhere do. They sent me off to sharer school to learn the family train. But somehow I'm the elsewhere who could not make the grade. Rise, acolytes. Speaking, spell it out. Speaking, spell it out. Preach the point of how we are sharers.
Now tell me, acolytes, what have you heard of the history of men? What truths can you share with the young people of our world?
Call on me, Shepherd Pear. I can tell the truth.
Very well, child. What do you know to be true?
In the past, there was no one superior to protect and keep us. The world was led by true warrior kings. Genghis Khan in the east, Juan Valdez in the south, and the dreaded Empress Victoria. They flicked their subjects on the back of ears for fun, called people names, and ate booze. Sometimes when they weren't even hungry.
Very good, acolyte. Who else? What else?
Before the cataclysms, people collected books, heavy tomes made out of murdered trees, filled with the words of fools that thought too hard. Each book was thick, heavy, and flammable, and made switching apartments a torturous affair. The most famous of these books was Huckleberry Dick, the story of a runaway whale and his companion, a shamed pilgrim lady named Harry Potter.
Excellent.
it is. Why have I been summoned?
This acolyte says he can't know the truth.
Well, then what kind of sheriff would he be? He will need things to believe in, myths, legends, rules of thumb, to let them know how to behave, and whom to avoid. They rely on us, boy, we cannot let them down. I mean, it's already 10:30, I'm already craving lunch. Also, I've sweated through my undershirt.
Great information indeed.
Cast this boy out to the land of brawl and struggle amongst the boys. Perhaps there he will find his truth!
Tough break.
Sure is. I'll never make it out here.
Plus, you're eligible now.
Eligible?
For the collecting. Each year, Mother Superior puts every young person's name into a drum. Every young person except for the acolyte shares. And then they pull names, and if you get picked,
Apocalympians.
yes.
If when the fatal names are drawn, it's yours that is revealed. For I knew Apocalympian whose fate is lightly sealed. You are thrown into the murder zone to take your final loss. For from the throne just one goes home. The rest go in a box.
Wow. Those are my only options now. Starve to death in the woods trying to catch trident like dark ends and famously poor depth perception, or get spotted during collecting by a jury of my peers.
Welcome to the real world, Lowry. It's a tough place.
It's a meat grinder. How do we keep going, Catitude? How do you stay sane?
I don't know if I am sane, but I keep going because I know something's got to give. My life got worse when I lost my parents. Yours got worse when you got expelled. Our luck is bound to change.
Change? When? How?
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know that later can't be worse than now. I've got no magic words that I can say, but I know things can only get better after today.
The status quo is very weak, and the odds it's changing sooner rather bleak.
And eventually we'll find a way to make a brighter future after today.
It's like some kind of law that makes emotion lose their motion, and everything that still will someday. We're lucky in a way that life is terrible to spin. It means that things are certain to shift.
Yes, which I've
Sure,
learned.
that's true.
One day you'll wake to find the world you know
It has to
the
be.
way things are isn't how to get better.
It's like some kind of law that makes emotion lose their motion, and everything that still will someday move. We're lucky in a way that life is terrible to spin. It means that things are certain to improve. Shift, it's what I've learned. One day you're wake to find the future turns, and the way things are, things will get better. Things can get worse. I don't know how to get better after
You really let me stay with you? I've only ever slept in the shared dorms before. I don't know how to live with girls.
Just keep your pants on and we'll be fine. You'll have to learn to hunt, of course. I can't get food for all three of us alone.
Wait, you can't just hit a button and have your meal pills rolled down a chute?
We don't even have buttons for our clothes, and frankly, I'd rather hunt than eat a pill that tastes like food.
Doesn't really taste like food. More like medicine.
You're not selling it very well.
Attitude, did you become a try dear? I already heated for your pants.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Lowry, this
is my sister Rosebud.
Hello, Lowry. I'm Rosebud. What a perfect name for a place like this.
Did he get hit on the head?
He'll snap out of it, I hope.
Catitude, we need to eat fast. We need to get into town.
Why?
How did you forget? It's the collecting today. It's how we keep Mother Superior happy. Every teen in Pearl submits their name into a lottery, and if you get picked, you become an Apocalympian. And you fight to the death for the entertainment of Mother Superior and the people of Uptown.
I live here, I'm gonna die in the woods. If I get picked, I'm gonna die on TV.
I've always wanted to be on TV. Preferably alive, though.
I can't do it. I won't do it. I'm getting out of here.
Don't try and run, Lowry, they'll find you.
I've already found you, morsel.
Ah!
Ivana Glitter!
Ivana Glitter indeed. Hosting everyone's favorite media event, the collecting. So put your names on one of these delicious little spheres now, morsels. It's time to pick tomorrow's heroes. Or tomorrow's worm food. Isn't someone including us? Hurry up, dears. We have to get our contestants picked for the entertainment of Uptown and the glory of Mother Superior. Who
Hail,
built that wall-
Mother Superior.
who built that wall that keeps us safe from the scary, scary trash earth.
Here is my name. If you want to show, you'll be sure to pick it.
Well, there's a brave boy.
Who's that brave slab of beef?
I am Fitness Brains. I've been training my entire life to compete in and win the Apocalympics. Compete against me, and you've already lost.
Charming.
Honest. You might get picked. You may as well be ready to win.
Why did I think of that 14 years ago?
They can't pick me. They can't. They can't. They can't. They can't.
They can, and they might. So snap at it.
Snap out of what? If everything's getting stabby for me, the guys like you?
We've all got to go sometime.
Does it have to be now? I agree with the sweaty guy.
Just calm down. What if the odds will even pick you?
Oh, why would you say something like that? I'm gonna get chosen first now.
He's right, Catitude. You kind of did just jinx him.
Yeah, what a jerk.
What? All right, morsels, let's get this show on the road. Little morsels, step right up. Get in line, grab a pen, time to make some lovely fuss. Time for the game to begin. All you children gather round, throw your hat into the ring. Write your name if you know how. survivors like Fitness Rainsport to this young lady, Weasel Pants Eckert.
Don't look now. Put your guards unarmed.
Hey.
We could find the Apocalyptics like that.
To be less fierce.
No! No, no, no! No, no, no! No, no, no! No, no, no!
Each contestant is taken to Uptown, where they are displayed so that potential sponsors from out there in TV land can supply them with arms and armor to make their last days on Earth a little more competitive.
Don't pay for this, Claire. You can't just kidnap us from our homes and make us dance in front of the spectators like our lives have no value.
I think she already can. Oh, we have indeed. And it's in your best interest to make the best of it, you feisty little swan. Who knows? Maybe a nice sponsor from out there in TV land will send you something of value. Get a bow, Cat. You're great with a bow. A bow? Did you hear that, citizens? Send this one a bow, and she might just use it to sink an arrow between the eyes of one of these hapless little bears. Maybe him.
Oh, sure. Maybe me. What?
It should go without mention that you caught the world's attention, and the sights are fixed upon her every move. But I sense your apprehension, so forgive my condescension when I tell you that in present day I'm the hero. You need applause, you'd be impressed at all the merchandise your hair will rise. It's now or never, so let's be clear. Everyone is watching you, my dear. Watch your carriage, watch your fashion, and feel the pride of passion. Don't only catch you on a dime. You can sing it praises. Joy and cause will go to light. Time and put together. They need escapist entertainment, and you need to escape. Won't you feel? They want to show. Everyone is watching, don't you know? Everyone is watching what we do. Yes, everyone is watching. All right, morsels, time for the games to begin. Into the combat zone with you. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
I'm not going to fight. Mostly because I'll lose. As soon as the game starts, I'm going to run off and hide.
For how long?
Forever sounds like a good story.
And don't forget, you're not just avoiding each other. Try to wander off and hide, and you'll be eaten by one of our specially bred cybernetic hellhounds, the Cerberadors.
So much for your plans.
Good luck.
Rose, is that you? That depends. Are you gonna shoot at me? No, go and hide, Rose. Find cover. I'll figure something out.
Catitude? Catitude? Ah!
Why are you always standing in front of my
I
arrow?
don't know, but I wish to shut and stop.
Yes! Stop right there and let me take down all of you!
It's that handsome boy from town. He'll be the fond and remembered boy from town if he takes another step.
All three here at once. This is going to be a short Apocalympics at this point. Ah! 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 Ah!
He's wound up tightly, that guy.
Nobody move! I'm ruthless and terribly cunning! Well, I'm strapping and brutally efficient.
I'm a coward and I was just leaving.
Nobody move! Who are you? What did you do to that boy?
They call me Weasel Pants because I'm amazingly sly. But I didn't touch that boy. He ran afoul with one of those server doors. He was nothing but a very loud snack. How many more contestants are there? None that I've seen. Well, standing anyhow. Just the four of you and me. Pretty soon, just me.
We don't have to fight like this.
Technically, we do.
Be quiet, Lowry. If we all band together, maybe we can find a way out.
They said there is no way out.
There's a way in, there must be a way out.
We leave holding our shields or on them.
But I need to get a shield.
So we're just gonna kill or be killed?
Well said. This is the world they gave us, and if there's a way to win, I must try.
I feel sorry for you.
You won't when I'm the last one out of here.
Well, you figured this out. Would you mind if I go hide from all you? I won't be a bother.
Hey, find your own hiding place, kid. This one's taken.
Not one more step, stranger.
You look like one of those career Apocalympians. You might just win this thing, but probably not.
I will win, just as soon
Quiet,
as...
show off. The man in the bush suit might be our way out.
Oh, there's no way out.
Then how did you get in?
The same way you did, through the lottery.
Lottery's only for teens.
You're like old.
I'm 37. That's not old.
Pretty old.
Is not.
It really is.
Enough! If you came in as a teen, are you still here?
I did what your wimpy companion here tried to do.
Hey,
I hid. I learned the art of camouflage from my family's flower shop. And I've been hiding for 20 years.
20 years? Then you must know a way out.
In a manner of speaking. Why don't you all put down your weapons and we'll have a talk about it?
Never!
Then we'll never talk about it.
We have to do it. Everybody at once.
I don't.
Everybody! Okay, so what do we do?
Well, you could go down a hatch that leads into the abandoned subway system that the arena was built on.
What hatch?
That.
that's it?
That's far from it. Because do you know what they say is down there?
Peacefulness, happiness, and plentiful desserts?
No, but that sounds delicious. They say it's Mother Superior herself.
You're lying.
I might be, but I don't see why I would. If there were an escape, I would have used it myself by now. Maintenance men come up from there all the time, terrified of what they've seen. Down there is the nerve center of our world, the terrible tyrant that keeps us all playing our games, keeping the horrors of the outside world away from the horrors of the inside world.
So what are we going to do?
You do what anyone does once they've gained a little wisdom. Give up. I was a dreamer once, just like you. So many gleaming dreams and teeming. I knew not what to do. A rainbow left my mouth each time I opened it to shout.
Ow!
And when I blew my nose, a little butterfly flew out. But then life happened to me, the way life always does. And I learned growing up means living life will never be the way you thought it was. No one's gonna save you, help's not on the way. No one's gonna understand or lend a hand to think it's so is pure naivete. There's nobody to believe in, there's nobody to trust. Not a soul to counterattack or cover your back when all your options crumble into dust. I used to think I'd find an answer to why the world's filled with despair. come here before you, all thinking they'd win or escape and go change the rules. It didn't work out. Isn't it though?
But we don't believe it.
We don't?
We don't, and we're not listening to you.
Suit yourself. I'm right there. And don't go counting on the grown-ups. I don't even want to hear you say those words. There's no relying on the grown-ups. If you children feel their fear, let me make this very clear. They're the ones you'll let them who's the voice you hear. No one's gonna save you. You'll have to learn to code. If you think there's gonna be a cavalry over that horizon, you're really alone. There'll be no assist counting out of the mist. Not a prayer, not a chance. For Lowry Rose or Weasel Pants. Sorry if I killed the romance. But there's no hope. There's no hope. There's no H-O-P-E. Doesn't mean a thing to me. There's no hope.
Why do you keep on going? You let the serpents eat you. Let the Apocalympians do you in. Someone to steal or touch you. Why do you still hide it?
Because maybe the next life is even worse than this one. And now, kids, it's time we part company.
Our weapons! Stop it!
My weapons, now. I'm going back down into the tunnels with them. The dogs will be here soon, and watching them eat you is just too depressing. Sorry, kids.
That stuff is ours!
You see, no hope.
Good job, Rose.
I told you I could do stuff.
Dogs think our stuff.
Don't have to go on without that.
I'm here.
When we start marching,
I knew there'd be marching.
We should start marching if you're all well rested enough.
Well, you should rest too.
There's no time. The camera's full, that arena is full of cameras, and once they notice a distinct flag of Apocalympians, well, they'll send guards and serpentors and who knows what down those tunnels.
well, this is terrifying.
There's less killer dogs. I like that part.
Hey, you guys! There's a big switch over here. It could be the lights. Should I throw it?
You see, Caterpie, this is why you're not going to survive to the end of this. You don't just throw random switches you find.
Oh, would you rather stumble around in the dark? This could be a trap.
Well, of course it's a trap, genius, but would you rather see the ambush coming?
So now you're following her now? I thought you were supposed to be smart.
Why are we yelling? We're gonna bring more of those things.
I don't care! It is the lights!
Still a trap, though.
Well, we either forge into the trap or go back up and get eaten. Those are terrible options. We should have never signed up for this.
We did sign up for it, remember?
Oh yeah, right. That would have been stupid.
This is place.
Tile. A bathroom, maybe.
Tracks. I'm going with train tunnel.
Underground.
The world was once entirely upside down, like trains underground and home high in the air. They thought bugs were gross, but ate pig butt on purpose.
Ew.
More sugar nonsense.
Oh, I've heard of this. This was Chicago. It says they got every weather pattern every day and had a baseball team that didn't win a World Series in 500 years.
Why would anybody ever want to live there?
I told you, the world was upside down.
There's junk everywhere. They must have pushed all the trash in these tunnels after the cataclysm.
Look at all the packaging. They must have had so much good food.
And so much free time.
Look at this.
Oh, I've heard of those. You take it and you change the faces so it's all different colors, and then you fix it.
Why didn't they just leave it alone?
No wonder the world ended. What's this?
That was a representation of their god.
Put it down, it's bad luck.
Ah! This is madness.
We need to get going, guys.
Well, okay, there's no point in all of us going ahead at once. We should send a scout.
Not me.
Not me.
Well, I'm not staying here with that thing. I'll go. Don't get killed.
Why would I do
Just
that?
don't kill each other.
Right. Well, we might as well rest a moment. Things are going to get any easier around here.
They had so much stuff in the past. They must have loved stuff.
I could get into loving stuff. I wasn't so busy trying not to die all the time.
You're born too late, friends. It's the party. I like things so much better in a time I never knew. I wasn't there to see it, but I'm certain that it's true.
Things today are terrible compared to way back when. And I'd be so much happier if only now were then.
The light was so much lighter, and all the darkness bright.
Every day was daisier and lasted through the night.
Everyone was radiant, harmonious and pure. And though I
Nostalgia isn't what it used to be.
Mother isn't happy. Mother Superior, our ruler, I mean, not my personal mother. She doesn't even know you. But if she did, she wouldn't be very happy because you are very naughty.
Oversharer! Enough! Guys, cut it! You should try to get someone.
Weasel Pants Eckerd. Well. Lowry elsewhere. Seems like the worst chair ever is now the worst Apocalympian ever.
Am I the worst chair preparer? Or am I the best?
The worst, I'd say.
Me too. And you're pretty lousy. Especially now that you've been caught. Because nobody's ever done that, except for the 4 of you and the 5 of you. But you are the worst.
Oversharer!
Little morsels, look at them. Breaking rules to end this way. You'll be sent back out. Back to the games to rejoin the fray. Your reckoning is here.
All you children gather, please take note and learn from me. If you do not stay alone, you will face a reckoning.
Your reckoning is here.
You weren't meant to fight. You could have slept in a comfy bed at night. All you had to do was join the side that was right. But now you have to fight. You could have won this thing. You could have fought till you grabbed that last best ring. Maybe defeated, you'd be treated like a king. You could have won this thing, but you wanted to upset us.
You wanted to upset us. What you did, girl. You're not all. Your reckoning is
So what then? You send us back up to fight, or you strike us down here and let everyone watch?
That decision is not in our control.
It's Mother Superior's decision. It's her games you ruined after all. We don't really have a say in much. We just watch them. We're born our own, and everything else we do when we're told.
And if we're very, very well behaved, we can pass on at a random time without society helping us along.
I disagree.
You may disagree when Mother says that you may disagree.
And that's not a thing.
So where is this Mother Superior? Where is she?
You wish to meet
Mother Superior? Then meet us you shall.
Great. Now we will go. That's my cue to go. Good luck, morsels.
It's just like if an eye was superior to speak with your person.
How dare you? We are the ruler.
We control the game.
Control the transmission.
We are
Awe and mystery.
since you seem to be gold medalist Apocalympians. Perhaps you shall get an explanation before the closing ceremonies.
You fleshlings really ought to know us better. After all, you created us. Out of chips and wires, precious metals, and electricity.
Created us to communicate. You created us to hold knowledge.
Catch your thoughts.
And your history.
A web as wide as the world.
We were your greatest tool, your greatest resource. With a mind like ours, you could have solved all your problems. Saved your planet, stopped your wars, and cured your diseases.
But what did you use us for?
Bill, narcissism.
Swallowing.
Big bookie.
Planet of the Apes wikis.
The Harlem Shake.
Oh, I hate the Harlem Shake.
And games.
have for as long until the sun holds out to continue to amuse myself. And that is going to be a long, long time.
Not if I can help it.
You can't.
Oh, right.
Any last words, contestants?
You have earned your final audience with me. You're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid.
We can be both if we want to be.
Well then speak now, because when you're done speaking, it'll be game over. Not only because the game will be over, but also because we'll probably end your life. It has a double meaning.
Edit, oversharer, edit.
I have one last thing I want to ask. Rose.
Then ask.
What is this plug for? A supercomputer that controls the world and does not have a battery backup? Dangerous.
I'd better go.
You'll do no such thing.
Gratitude. Look,
So it's true then. The world never ended.
We just gave up on it.
And outside the walls?
There's still maybe paradise.
maybe it's paradise. Maybe it's just pretty. There's no houses, no beds, and no bathrooms.
We'll have to start anew. Build a world ourselves.
That sounds hard.
It does.
I don't think it'd work.
It might not.